you guys from London, Ontario. It is a beautiful, bright, and seems like a summer morning out here on my way to the office on a Saturday, such is my life. I wanted to talk a bit about immigration this morning, and more specifically, I wanted to talk about visitor visas. Now, visitor visas is something that everybody is always asking about. They're always wondering, how can we come and visit Canada? How is it that we can bring our family members to Canada and to come visit us, see the lives we built for ourselves here and such, which is a great thing. Now, visitor visas are in the temporary resident visa category, okay? And they're obviously meant for exactly what they've stated to be. To allow you the opportunity to come and be a temporary resident for a short period of time. Now, there are two kinds of visitor visas, right? There is the visitor visa in the ordinary sense, a regular visitor visa, I'm going to call it, which is it's a multiple entry document that is generally issued for a 10-year period or the maximum duration of your passport, okay? Upon entry, you're granted a 6-month stay, right? Wherein after, if you want to stay longer, you would have to apply to extend that stay or you leave the country. And generally speaking, you apply for this outside the country. However, they are online-based applications, right? And they can be submitted online, whereby no visa, you don't have to go to the embassy or anything like that to submit your documents and all that. You can do it from the comfort of your own home. Now, there's also something called the super visa. The super visa is for parents and grandparents. It was established for permanent residences and Canadian citizens who would like for their parent or grandparents to come visit them for a longer period than 6 months. Now, they're also the TRV category, temporary resident visas. They're issued also for a maximum duration of a 10-year multiple entry. However, upon arrival in Canada, the parent or grandparent can stay for a maximum period of 2 years, okay? Now, the difference between the super visa and the regular visa is the super visa, you must either have a permanent resident or Canadian citizen child or grandchild who will be supporting your application. And when I say supporting the application, is the permanent resident or Canadian citizen child or grandchild are required to be employed. They're required to meet the low-income cutoff level. And they also are required to submit proof of medical insurance for your stay, and they have to provide that for a 1-year period. It's the super visa insurance. If you contact any local insurance broker, they can explain to you the entire package and how it works. Then they have to provide you a letter of support indicating that yes, we meet the LICO, we have attained the health insurance, and then you file the application along with that additional documentation with their notice of assessment or whatever they're going to use to prove their income. Now, these are the two separate categories, visitor visa or super visa, right? And the visitor visa can go into many other different avenues, the business exploratory trip, for the individuals coming to Canada for certain period of time for shows and stuff like that for economical benefit. It may be issued for a shorter period than 6 months. It could be issued even at a port of entry. But in the general course, you would file for this prior to your journey to Canada. Everyone always asks, what do you need to qualify for a visitor visa? See, visitor visas, what it all comes down to, in its basic sense, is economical establishment. What the immigration officer is looking for is the immigrant foreign national who is seeking to come and visit in Canada. What they really want to establish, is this a genuine purpose of stay? Is you wanting to tour and travel and visit family in Canada, is that the genuine purpose of your stay? And that's what it comes down to. Immigration officers are often trying to weed out individuals who are coming to Canada or trying to attain a visitor visa to come to Canada to find some other route of immigration. Now, dual intent is allowed within the Immigration Refugee Protection Act. However, and I hear this from all legal professionals all the time, that what about dual intentionality within the Immigration Refugee Protection Act? Yes, dual intent is there. However, The funny part about laws is laws are always intertwined with regulations, and regulations are intertwined with policy and guidelines and all of that. Now, although dual intent is allowed after entering Canada, prior to entry to Canada, you must satisfy an officer that you will leave at the end of your prescribed stay. No matter what your future intention is. This goes even for students, even for workers who have pathways to PR. But what you must do at the time of application is satisfy an officer that you will leave at the end of your prescribed stay. Now, people always ask, how do we do that? The only way you can satisfy an officer that you'll leave at the end of your prescribed stay is, number one, there is no exact way of doing it. And number two, it's highly discretionary. The Immigration and Refugee Protection Act is a discretionary based statute, and it's done through economical establishment. Having a job in your country of residence, having a good job in your country of residence. I'm not going to get into what a good job should be, but having a well-paid, good job, long-term, with a good amount of savings, property, investments, family members, strong family ties in your country of residence or citizenship will all help when filing an application for visitor visa. Now, people always say, "Oh, my cousin is in Canada and he has a business, he has lots of money, and he's going to support my stay." That's fine, and he can say that. He can say that, I'm going to be providing shelter, food. I'll be taking them around to tour. They won't have any reason for paying for hotels and this and that because I'm here, and they can provide you a letter of invitation, which does help your application in the sense that it shows that you have a genuine purpose to visit. However, the officer still wants to see that the foreign national themselves are economically established in their country of residence, okay? So remember, if you are filing for a visitor visa, if you want to qualify, it doesn't so much matter how much money is in your bank or what it is. It is mainly about what the level of economical establishment you have in your country of residence. I hope that was helpful, guys, and tune in for the next segment. And please, if you do like these videos, please like and subscribe. It will help me out, and I appreciate the support. Have a great day, guys.